powerful, so like, I'm not telling you to stop.
Okay, we're back live. So I didn't actually fully restart my computer. What I did is I started restarting the computer so it would force quit a bunch of programs and then cancel it before it actually restarted.
That works. That works. That would do it.
A brilliant solution.
I'm so fucking big-brained.
You are.
Anyway, back to the game that broke my fucking computer.
Yeah, you know that thing that we were just engaging with that caused problems? We're starting that again. This is just like that time back in high school when I used to bite bricks. I'd go to the dentist and he'd be like, "Hey, quit biting bricks, it's ruining your teeth." And I'd be like, all right, well, I'll stop biting bricks. And then I'd go back home, I'd start biting them again.
Am I allowed to ask a question?
No.
Of whom?
Okay.
Well, whoever the question was supposed to be directed to, it's been denied now, so...
I wonder if it will put me back where I was, or if I have to oh, thank God. But also, this part fucking sucks. So who's to say if this is good?
What was your question gonna be, though, Felix? Out of pure curiosity.
I was just gonna ask why.
Funsies. Whenever you ever want to ask me about why I do something fucked up, the answer is always going to be funsies.
Fair enough.
Especially if it was something to my own detriment.
I think they should fucking ban
I hope
cookies.
Maine
I'm
could lend
so
me a car to
tired.
get to the coal mine.
Of cookies?
The internet kind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree.
I'm tired of the real kind, too.
I don't know if Alan's awake right now, honestly. Like, this all could be fucking happening in a nightmare for all we know.
How ironic is it to name your protagonist after the thing that he can't do?
Well, it's a bit on the nose.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm not much better because the name of the protagonist in my novel is Ashworthy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
What about he has school in 5 minutes? That's pretty good.
Gonna be late for the exam.
Oh shit.
Well,
The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks.
Fuck it.
fuck it.
Fail the class, idiot.
Yeah. Drop out of college.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find
Become a
the time to
horror
do this,
writer
Mr. Wake.
instead.
Yeah, it's working out for me, so. Just kidding. I graduated college.
Dan Brown? Who the hell is Dan Brown? This guy keeps calling us the wrong names.
Fucking put some respect on Dan Brown. He put out the album Atrocity Exhibit.
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
What?
That's a funny joke about Danny Brown, the rapper, who put out an album called Atrocity Exhibit. It's a good album.
I think I've heard
recommend
that
it.
album, actually.
It kind of whips.
Yeah?
So,
I'll have to
yeah.
check it out.
Well, I don't suppose there's any Vocaloid on that album, are there?
No, it is just a real man rapping. For what it's worth, he's really fucking good at it.
What is
I had
this
fallen
guy's
off
fucking
so many cliffs it was
idea?
ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden
Yeah, what's this
Stop.
dude's fucking
It was
issue?
probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where
We
I
should
was
take him out
going.
back and shoot him.
I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the
I
mine.
don't have my
Throw a
gun
flare at
yet.
him.
I lost my fucking gun.
Flare him! Flare him!
I don't have any. I used all of them to get there.
Nightingale stared through the broken
Guess
studio
we'll have to
window
resort
into the
to
dark
good old
woods.
rocks and
He
sticks.
turned around, started to walk out, but
Beat him with your bare hands.
Young man, you almost shot
Your
me.
raw
You don't
fists.
shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter?
They're gonna
with
be
you?
raw after I'm
Nightingale
done beating
shook
him
his
up,
arms.
yes.
His cheeks burned.
I really love describing things that like aren't traditionally referred to as raw.
Ooh, there's a train. There goes the choo-choo. Oh
Raw
my
thing.
god! I almost fell off the cliff. Anyway,
Got so excited
yes.
about trains that you almost fall off a cliff. That's not very neurotypical of you.
Haha, idiots! I turned on the light. Why'd I get shotgun ammo and no shotgun?
It is a little bit funny that the solution to a lot of the problems in this game is just turn on the lights. Just turn them on real quick. Easy peasy.
Okay, what do we got going on here?
I think Alan could use a bit of extra fitness. His jumping, real bad.
Yeah, he's got
That's true.
sad ups. Look at this.
Dodging, also not his best.
This is fucking pathetic.
Like, with how much he, like, winds it up with his arms, that's really sad.
Sometimes you're just kind of a pathetic little guy. Sometimes you're just a little bit of a piece of shit.
Yeah, Alan Wake failed PE class.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here.
I didn't even fail
It was
that.
almost
Shame
as
on
if
you,
they were
dude.
left for someone like me to use.
Yeah, you have to like actively try to fail PE class. The amount
Yeah.
of like effort you have to put in to not fail PE class is so low.
I hated that class. 2 years straight, only volleyball. Fucking asshole teacher.
Yeah, no, I wasn't a big fan of him at the time either. One thing I could say though is that there was one point in high school where we had like a football section, and it was great. On my team, I was the person who scored all of our goals,
Oh shit.
a grand total of 1.
I'm surprised.
It was fun though. That was around the time when some cousins of mine actually like got me into football, and so I actually did enjoy playing it. And the fact that I was able to score 1 goal did speak to the fact that on my team I was the only person who gave even the tiniest bit of a shit about that sport.
You cock.
At some point, someone's gonna have to put in the effort and make a compilation of Felix saying cock.
Just turn it into like a YouTube loop and like pitch shift it and stuff so it plays like Yankee Doodle Dandy or something like that.
Yeah, have it bass boosted.
That's a good new sound alert idea.
It
Bass
is
boost.
actually.
Cock! You say it in such a particular way too. There's such an energy to it.
It's like you really mean it, Felix.
Yeah.
I do really mean it.
That reminds me, I run a gimmick account for a baseball team, and every year on Valentine's Day, I do this running bit where what I'll do is I'll make this like whole long affair where I okay, I've only done it 2 years in a row, so I guess saying it's like a long running tradition is a little untrue. But last year what I did was I scheduled a tweet at like 2 a.m. to directly at the developers of Baseball and just say, "You up?" Letter U, up. And so this year when I did it, I decided to be really funny if I turned it like this really long affair. So I scheduled a whole lot of tweets to just go on throughout the entire night. And at one point in like this plot arc of the account like going out to a bar or whatever to try and like meet someone to love, there's this bit where they're like, "Oh, yo, this other person just bought the whole club like a round of drinks. That's so cool." And then they get kicked out, or not kicked out, but the person who bought all the drinks pours a drink on them because they kept trying to be like way too cozy and friendly with them. And one of the tweets was like, "Man, they just poured their drink on me and called me a try-hard wannabe. I do try hard and I do want to be. Is that so bad?"
He felt wrong, and it wasn't
I
just
love
the smell
that.
of stale booze.
It's funny.
It was in the way he flashed his badge. Rank.
Also, for the sake of the joke, I did in fact make the person who bought all the drinks just myself. I just added my main account.
Why did she let you She wouldn't answer our questions. Federal business was at least.
So like in the fiction of this, it was me pouring a drink on the other me.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Oh, I love Energizer brand batteries.
I thought it was Duracell.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Hello?
Is it Energizer?
Yeah, it's Energizer.
Alice? Alice?
Damn. I'm always like super cautious about batteries now because I've had like multiple times I've like gone to friends' houses to like play their Wii or something like that. And like Wii's are old, right? And the batteries will be dead in the Wii remote. And so what I'll do is I'll like
Alice, I'm
pop
here.
open the Wii remote and there'll just be like a shitload of battery rot hanging out in there. And I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
dog, your controller's all fucked up." And so now like literally I'm like constantly cautious about taking batteries out of things that I'm not going to use for a little while to avoid the battery rot.
Wrong somehow, but she had called me.
I simply do not own things that run with batteries.
I do. I still use a number of things. Not like frequently, which is also why like I make sure to take the batteries out. Because like I still
Yeah.
own a Wii.
Yeah.
So I take the batteries out of the Wii remote. Surprisingly, I have a Switch controller that uses batteries. Which is like baffling.
Ton of string lights in my room, and they're all battery powered.
Wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness.
And of course
it
my
floated
TV
in
remote,
midair,
but I think I
twitching.
took the batteries out of that to
For a
put them
moment,
into
I
string
didn't understand
lights.
what I was looking at. The heavy object
I don't really
emerged
use my
with
TV that
impossible
much.
force. I threw myself out of
Oh,
the
my
way.
thermostat on my
Just
wall
barely.
uses batteries too.
I turned my
But that
focus
one I don't
up,
have to worry about taking the
shut
batteries
it
out
down
of because, you know, that's
before
how it runs.
flew again.
Yeah.
What about a fire alarm? Those are battery run, aren't they?
Hey, let's
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
let's just pretend that that all of my fire
Yeah,
alarms
I
just operating
definitely
in
have them
perfect order.
still up. Especially the one in my room where I do not illegal activities. Don't feel like risking it, man.
You just say that you just say in Minecraft after, and we'll know it's
in
not
Minecraft.
real.
Just say Vape Nash.
Mm.
Vape Nash.
Vape Nation. Vape ape.
Vape ape. You know those apes that are famed for their vaping habits? Indigenous to the Central Africa region. Yo, what would you do though if you like saw an ape and it was just like fucking taking a rip off of a fat doink?
I'd move on. That's not my business.
You wouldn't
I
like
think a
ask for a
bonobo
take?
would definitely vape if given the chance.
If I saw an ape just taking a fucking chuff off of a fat dart, I'd be like, yo, pass that shit.
See, with what I know of apes, I would not risk that.
No, it'll be fine, because the ape's high, so he'll be chill.
Yes, you're so right. Probably just think I'm an ape too, which wouldn't really be wrong.
Yeah.
Welcome in, werewolf
The ape would look at us and be like, yo, what? Holy shit, this ape's got no hair.
Naked!
Yo, oh my god, what the fuck is that on your wrist? Yo, and then I give the ape my watch, and now the ape is never gonna kill me because I gave him a watch.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite
Rebotted
end.
for life now
I
because of
hoped I
this
could find a
watch.
car from there.
Me and the ape are besties.
Yeah.
Hey everyone in chat, what would you do if you saw an ape just like smoking weed? Let's get them in here too. Now that chat's like alive and active, what would you all do about this weed smoking ape?
It would be so funny though to see the police try and capture an ape for smoking weed.
Yeah, they're not trying to capture an ape because it's out like in public and stuff. They're catching an ape because it was smoking weed.
I would because me and this ape are best friends now after I gave him my watch, right? I would train the ape to shoot a gun, but only at cops.
That reminds me of in Grandma's Boy how like they're teaching the chimp to do like fucking kung fu.
Yeah.
I'd teach a chimp how to play Miku game. Chimp esports.
I haven't watched JoJo, so I don't get that reference. R.I.P.
Damn, I really did die.
Opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Killed by a pipe.
My wife to me when I
man.
come home after not signing the divorce papers for the 4th week in a row.
I don't like how sparse orangutan's fur is.
I just don't like them in general. I think they're very ugly.
Wow, they're some of the
Yeah.
chillest apes ever, though.
They're very chill. It bothers me how sparse their fur is.
Everything in its path.
My brain's
They
like,
seem like they
you're
would
not
smoke
supposed to
so
have
much weed."
sparse fur.
Get a weave, bitch.
They do look a little bit fucked up, but I think it's part of their charm, personally.
You know what? I think it's pretty funny that there's pipes flowing, like being thrown at you, and you're just like using a
Shining a
flashlight to deflect
flashlight
them.
at them, yeah.
Sometimes that's all you really need.
I mean, maybe for Alan Wake, but I don't think that would work for me.
You just have to believe. It's Tinkerbell rules.
Yeah, see, and that's the problem, man.
You don't have faith in Tinkerbell?
I have faith in...
Get me out of here. I'm sick of this shit.
What about the ape smoking weed? What if What if like you had to use the flashlight to comfort the ape smoking weed? I feel like we should name this ape. I feel like
It's Vape Ape.
Vape Ape. Awesome. There we go.
I'm sorry,
Kind of a
Vape Ape was
misleading name.
actually. I'm sorry, but Vape
I
Ape
slammed the
is
door
not
shut
an,
right in his
an
smug
original
face.
joke.
How could you fucking do this to me?
True to form, the asshole actually
I trusted
thought I would
you.
obey. I had no sympathy left. No guilt either. Not for him.
This is the worst fucking betrayal of my life.
I bet
Oh,
I
let's
was
name this
smiling
ape after the other one
was
and call
all
it
that I had
Chewy.
time for. The dark presence was
Chewy?
inside
Like
the lounge
Chewbacca?
today.
Apparently, the orangutan in JoJo was named Chewy.
Hey, I think my roommate can hear me talking about teaching the ape to use a gun because he just sent you the fucking Hellboy. Is that a monkey? He's got a gun panel.
He's got a gun! Blam, blam, blam,
Stephen
blam.
King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Oh, a strong flashlight. Fun. You're a squid. You're a kid.
Yes,
Are you fucking winning, son?
I am.
We love to hear it.
What if a squid, what if a kid that was also a squid, you know, a squid that's a kid. What if they smoked weed? What would you do?
I'd say, hell yeah, dude.
I'd be just a little worried because, like, you know, they're still young and like that kind of stuff could really fuck with the development. They gotta be at least like a teen, you know?
True.
Snatch the weed away and laugh.
I steal it all myself.
I steal the weed and I hold it above my head so they can't reach it.
Like stealing a lollipop from a baby's tiny little weak hands. Oh, that's
I was thinking about what kind of design I want to make my like Splatoon Sona, and I was going through like varieties of parrotfish and stuff, and then I realized birds canonically still exist in Splatoon. Like they haven't gone extinct like mammals. There's just birds around. What if I was just a pigeon with a gun?
That had come to life in his books.
Just
No
a
one is
pigeon with
safe
a
in a
gun.
good horror story.
I know, Keats,
Certainly
I do
not the
notice that you
protagonist.
specifically
That's
took
what
like
makes
some
them fun.
pains to avoid saying
This was anything
Splatzona.
but. The darkness could possess
Oh,
anything,
yeah?
and it was getting
Yeah.
closer.
Were you worried that like calling it Splatzona would sound too much like Nickelodeon?
You know what? That was not a thought I considered, but retroactively, yes.
I'm
What
lost.
did they call that shit? Gack?
What?
I think they did originally call it GAC, but then they just switched to calling it Nickelodeon Slime.
Yeah, it was Nickelodeon Gack.
By the way, I just want to add real quick. Fighting Gamers in chat says a New Yorker's nightmare in response to a pigeon with a gun. And then Werewolf Fritz says pigeon with a gun is the ideal form.
So true, besties.
Just really thought that those two messages deserve some credit.
They do. That's
Gak is a
pretty good
football
shit.
team here. Though we do not say it like this.
Gak. How do you say
Yeah.
it then? Like gake?
Nah, we just say the letters individually. Gak,
I think-
huh?
I think you should just start saying gak. See if it catches on.
They would hate that, and I would love that they would hate that.
Good.
Let me.
That had come to life in his books.
The combat
No one
is
is safe
not
in a
good
good
in this
horror
game.
story. Certainly not.
It's not particularly
bad.
great, no.
That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything.
It's
Also,
not great combat.
I have to pee. Please keep them keep them company, my friends.
But what if I also have to pee? Can we go together?
What
Could you
if we
hold my
just
hand?
all piss at the same time?
Oh my god.
We're all connected from around the world to a stream of piss.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Damn. I've been writing for so many years, and I could never come up with a metaphor so powerful as the piss beam.
They say it shoots straight through the earth. It's so powerful.
Journey to the center of the earth is a lot different than I remember it being.
Ooh.
Journey through the piss of the earth. Hey, this is a first-time chatter, and they have a really fantastic comment. K and their 4 cop-killing apes, and yes, they smoke weed.
That's really good. That's my roommate Vincent.
That is
Extensively.
incredible.
Yeah, excellent addition.
We love to see it.
I love the idea that I got this little squadron of apes. I imagine they're all different types of apes too. They're not just like one breed of ape. It's like a variety of apes.
Can we
But I have managed
one monkey in the ape squad?
one little monkey in there.
Yeah.
One of those
Um,
really tiny ones.
I think it's
Thank you
a
so
monkey,
much.
but he had his tail cut off, so now he's effectively an ape.
I want it to be one of those
Of
ones.
course, and it was a cop, and that's why they're all gonna kill him. It's all coming together, folks.
I want the monkey that is now an ape to be one of those ones that has like the long hair.
Oh yeah, one of those ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're all different types of apes, and a monkey that used to be a monkey. It's now an ape. And you know, usually they don't get along, but I have managed to get them to get along through the power of both weed and incredible violence against cops.
The ultimate heist team. Exactly.
Exactly.
I think that's how all people bond, isn't it? Weed and hate against cops?
Okay, I
Robbing
know.
banks.
The only thing I know about JoJo is that they have things called stands and they're all named after like music things. That is fucking genius.
That's pretty good,
Stand,
yeah.
Gorillas.
That's funny, yeah. There's just a lot of actual fucking gorillas. That would be the funniest JoJo power, because the one thing I do know about JoJo is that all of them have like weird bullshit powers. And could you imagine instead of like all the normal weird bullshit powers, you just have one guy who's just like gorillas, and like 5 fucking silverbacks just appear and start beating the shit out of you. It's got a different energy to it.
Are you just making it up that there's a gritty AMC reboot of My Gym Partner's a Monkey, or is that a real thing?
Did you not see the articles
Imagine
about
if
it?
that was real. Oh my god.
Gang, no, that's a thing that happened.
You're fucking lying to us.
Believing that?
Ow!
No, that one's a little too transparent of a lie. That one's not gonna be real.
That had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story.
Oh, cool.
Certainly not the
It started
protagonist.
me here again.
That's what makes them fun.
Oh,
This was
fantastic.
anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Is this game bad, actually?
Yeah, I'm kind of starting to think that it is.
Because this is like... This is downright silly at this point.
Yeah, no, Alan Wake did not review very well. I kind of thought you knew that because, like, that was like the big thing about Alan Wake, is that everybody wanted it to be good and then it wasn't very good.
Oh no. I don't know, like, a lot about Alan Wake. I know more about Control than I do Alan Wake.
That's because Control was good and people liked it.
But everybody was so excited about Alan Wake being involved in the story.
That's because you have to understand that people who have like cult followings of things like this is that they're fucking freaks. Is that they're fucked up in the head, you know?
I mean, yeah, lots of
just
people.
like me.
Yeah. I think there were plans for like an Alan Wake movie, but I don't think they actually like made one because after the game flopped real fucking hard, they were like, never mind.
Well, maybe they should have made it a movie instead of the game. I feel like that would have been less awful.
Probably. It probably... Yeah, but then how would they have gotten the Energizer tie-in?
I'm sure they could have done a bit of product placement there, too.
They could have gotten it figured out. They would have done it. They would have known what they were doing.
Just a bit of a zoom in as he, you know, changes the batteries.
Then he has to do it like every other scene.
Yeah.
Just constantly swap these batteries around.
They're actually an integral part of the story. You find out in the third act.
When the Energizer Bunny comes and saves Alan Wake from this hell world.
Final boss. The Energizer CEO.
The CEO. The plot becomes like, I put out the sun so that people would have to buy my batteries.
Is it scary door time? It is. All right,
Hooray!
everybody, we're watching an episode
Everybody's
of a TV
favorite show.
Hooray!
It's Night Springs, but in my heart, it's Scary Door.
All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
I have to move this out of the way.
Tonight's episode of Family
Yeah, it's a knockoff
Vacation.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Journalist Alvin Derlis
Never actually seen Twilight Zone.
Insular community in Night
It's pretty good, actually.
Springs.
It's a really enjoyable show.
Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
The first one of these was about quantum suicide, and I was like, oh man, that's how I get stronger. And Taylor immediately knew what I was what it was about.
Stay out of your observe.
That's really funny.
Thought you could assist us. I'm afraid.
That's why I have Google alerts set up on my own name, so I could find out about every other K who's died, because that's how I get stronger too.
Of course, Mr. Derlis.
Yeah, Twilight Zone's
That's
pretty
what he
good.
said. What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
Everybody in the chat going berserk over the Twilight Zone.
Hell yeah. As they should.
Mad ups to the Twilight Zone.
Oh, Mr. Dorsch. You are well pleased, Nixie Burka, the dweller in flesh.
The dweller in flesh.
I think if you don't like the Twilight Zone, there's something fucked up in your brain. You should get it lobotomized.
Yeah.
Alvin Derlis learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Wow, what a
No,
good
you're
episode.
simply gonna be brought to a re-education center.
Holy
Make you
fuck.
watch it until you like it.
The Ludovico technique.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a
I think-
tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare.
I just love the
darkness
idea of
roared and cast me away.
Keats's
I
bird
fell toward the dark waters
be
of the
like
lake far
actually
below.
making the squid noises. Like, it's not that it's coming through Keats's microphone. That is what Keats is saying.
Yes.
Like one of those fucking birds that like mimics the sound of chainsaws and shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, I have to fight a truck now? What the
Could be
fuck?
worse. Could be 2 trucks.
2 trucks having sex.
Precisely.
No, my dad died in 2 trucks having sex. Yeah.
I mean, is it not, practicing safe sex?
Well. Well, he wasn't.
Maybe he shouldn't have tried to interfere.
Oh my god! He's a proud believer in unsafe sex. That famous fuck nasty and kill yourself Tumblr post, that was him.
Whoa!
Just kidding, there's no way he would ever be that funny in his entire life.
How do you defeat the machine,
Ow!
Felix?
Oh, cock!
You just have to break it. Just break the machine.
Let me through! Damn. I'm simply choosing not to defeat the truck.
Just don't worry about the truck. Just leave. Just walk out. You know how it goes.
Hit the bricks.
Hit the bricks.
There's
For
gotta
fucking
be
real.
secrets in here. There is. Oh my god. It scared me. I thought it was coming through the wall.
That would be pretty startling, I agree.
I think it should be powerful enough to do that.
I agree. Wouldn't that be cool?
I had
Pretty
never been
neato.
this glad to see the sunrise. I
Just
had a
like-
couple of
just
hours
like real
to get
ones.
to the coal mine.
I don't know why this guy's going to the coal mine.
He's going to work a shift, obviously.
Duh.
Ah,
What else do you do in
my
the coal
mistake.
mine?
No wonder he's doing so badly jumping and dodging.
It's because he's got fucking rot lung. He's got
Yeah.
black lung.
He's got fucking coal in his lungs. That's why he can't jump. He's got sad ups.
Today, I would
Because
meet the
of his
kidnapper,
sad
and he would give me
lungs.
Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice.
I
drowning
love these
man
these
clutching
fucking like
straw.
play on the word mad ups, bad ups, and sad ups.
What if I don't want to save my wife? What if I want to just leave?
Fuck my wife. I'm out of here. I don't need her. I'll just get my bottom 2 ribs removed. It'll be fine. I had Ken and Alan Wake as a raging misogynist.
I don't
mean-
think you have to headcanon that.
There are moments in this game that make you absolutely aware that Alan Wake is kind of a fucking dickhead.
That's funny. They gave him the fucking Ethan Winters treatment.
No, I think he's more of a dickhead than Ethan was by far.
That figures. Ethan just kind of doesn't have a personality. He just sort of is there and he sucks.
Ethan Winters, I mean, I guess depending on what you chose at the end of the game, right? Ethan Winters was like kind of a wife guy even though she tried to kill him.
Do you make a choice?
Yeah, you can choose at like near the end of the game to give her the antidote or another chick the antidote.
Oh, right, that
I
one,
mean,
yeah.
either way, Mia comes back anyway, but it like the canon ending is that you choose your wife.
Yeah, I was thinking about Resident Evil 8 the whole time.
I didn't like 8.
It was bad. I didn't like it either.
Given that I didn't watch a full playthrough, I don't think I liked it that much either.
No, they're not. Resident Evil 8 was so not great.
I feel like they did so much improving with 7 and then kind of threw it in the toilet with 8.
The thing about 8 is that 8 was so bad that when I went back to 7, I realized that 7 kind of sucks too.
Oh no. I liked 7 a lot. But I liked it because it felt like, it really felt like it was going for the horror aspect, and that's kind of what I was missing in Resident Evil.
Yeah, it definitely is a little bit more horror, but like all of the flaws of Resident Evil 8 are really just like extensions of a lot of flaws of Resident Evil 7 too. Because Resident Evil 7 is so like sectioned off so intensely.
I definitely felt that sectioning was a lot more intense in 8 for sure.
Yeah.
But I could see what you're saying. Like, yeah, they definitely took like the bad part of 7 and made it bigger.
Just made it, yeah, a lot bigger. And like the reason why the game being mostly linear works in 4 is because you're never expected to have to like go back anywhere. Every single room is sort of like its own individual challenge. And for the most part, you just unlock shortcuts back to your main hub, and then you choose a different spoke to go to, instead of needing to like walk back through places you've been before. So it's like a one and done kind of clear thing. And Resident Evil 7 tried to have it both ways, where it had like your main hub and then all little spokes that you just have to like go and visit all the time. But like they also made it to where, just like in classic Resident Evil, that you have all these items and keys that you're supposed to like ferry from location to location to location.
Yeah.
And it does not work nearly as well when you're trying to have both cakes. It really doesn't. And so a lot of like Resident Evil 7's like world design is just kind of weaker as a result, because instead of it being just like one decently sized, very strongly interconnected map, it is just like 4 weaker kind of maps tied to like a little central area. And also, Ethan is still a misogynist, and it becomes more apparent how like boring and bland his writing is after 8, because you then recognize that once again, most of his voice lines are just calling people bitches. And then like the plot twists and reveals in 7, they become like so much sillier with the knowledge of what happens in 8, and you're just like, oh my god, that's what they planned from the start, isn't it?
Whoops.
They 100% plan on doing all that weird bullshit in 8.
Oh, it's boy chill time!
It makes me sad also, like, because I wanted to like 8, and everybody else seems to like 8, and I just don't like it at all.
I think they're wrong. I think they're wrong for liking 8, and I think I'm right for saying it. And if you like Resident Evil 8, I live in Utah. Come find me.
But I did like 7 a lot.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that one. For as much as I don't like 7 anymore, I still think it had a lot going for it. I just truly think Resident Evil games are much, much worse in first person. I actually think the first person shift is part of what made these games so dog shit lately.
Although they did veer back into not first person. with the like remakes.
The remakes are really good.
Yeah, the remakes are great.
Resident Evil 2 remake is honestly phenomenal. Resident Evil 3 remake, every reviewer says that like the flaws of the Resident Evil 3 remake are kind of mirrored to the flaws of the original Resident Evil 3, and I very much agree. Where like Resident Evil 3 was just turned out way quicker for both games, the original and the remake, and so it meant that both of them were just kind of weaker as a result as well. But it's still pretty decent, and like the environments in Resident Evil games are just way easier and more friendly to navigate in third person. The moment they stick you in that first person perspective, it becomes just so awkward and strange.
Yeah, I do agree with like the Resident Evil 3 remake also feeling very rushed, because when I played that game, it felt extremely short.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and
I was surprised when the game ended as quick as it did.
I was saying I don't buy it. Well, see, to me that's strange.
Like, even doing like the other characters' paths, it was still really short compared to the other ones.
Yeah, Resident Evil 3 got turned out way quicker than Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. Well, it came out like the very next year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too short amount of time. I mean, they could have been making it during the same time as 2, but my point still stands. I feel like that's not enough time to develop a AAA game.
And Vincent, to give you an idea about all the little freaks in Resident Evil 8, you know how everybody made such a huge deal about Lady Dimitrescu, the giant vampire woman? She's in the game for maybe 2 hours, and then you kill her as the boss.
She's the first one to go.
She's the first one. They introduce like this tall chaser enemy, and then they don't keep her.
Yeah, I thought that was a weird decision.
Imagine if Mr. X was gone in the first 2 hours after meeting him.
I don't know, but well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me. You can't argue with the heart, Pat. I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Hang in there, Pat. What, no music? You're not gonna play any music? Damn, fucked up.
Apparently fucking just hates your music.
Never mind, Pat. Struggle. I wanted to hear music. You didn't deliver.
You had one job, dude.
You had one job and you fucked it up.
Oh, hey.
We're never trusting you with the aux cord again, Pat.
This is Pat's car, isn't it? I'm gonna steal it.
Hell yeah. Fucking take that. Go. Fail. Get out of here.
At the beginning
Your
of the
car
game,
now.
At the beginning of the game, he has a nightmare where this is Alan's car in the nightmare. And then it wasn't his car when he woke up. And it confused me so much because, like, we're on the ferry and his wife is, like, making fun of him for not getting into the car. She's like, come on, lazy bones, get in the car. And I'm sitting there like, I'm trying. I can't get in. You haven't told me how. But it's because I was trying to get in the wrong car.
That's funny.
Hi, Astra.
Hey, Astra.
Hi, Astra.
Hi,
Yeah, they
Everybody
killed
say
the dummy
hi
on
to
your
Astra.
Honestly, I'm halfway convinced that, like, the reason they made Lady Dimitrescu a, like, chaser monster wasn't because it, like, actually benefited the gameplay as much as, like, they just knew she was going to be extremely popular out the gate, and so they're like, well, we gotta put her in the game more because of it.
And he liked what he saw.
So you can get the funny shot of shooting her in the butt, and then she turns around and just kind of smiles at you and then leaves. And everyone goes, oh my god, she's so sexy and hot. Oh, Hochi Mama.
And it worked, man. It worked.
It really fucking did. Because everyone on Earth is a bunch of fucking suckers.
I'm too gay for that. It did nothing for me.
No, see, and I'm gay in that direction, and it does nothing for me either.
I'm gay in every direction. Mommy milkers, please!
Talen's not immune to the mommy milkers.
We need that Garfield meme, but it says Talon is not immune to mommy milk.
The other thing is that I'm also asexual, and so like, it's really easy for me to like look at something, and if it's supposed to pander to me as a lesbian, I'll just turn that bit off and be like, nope, it's asexual time today. Not happening.
Oh, you're trying to pander to me? Get real.
Oh,
Get a
you
clue.
suck. Goodbye. Get a fucking clue, dork.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
I've been in a coal mine museum.
Yeah? How was it?
It was alright. You walk in and they got like wax dudes that are like supposed to be mining. You look at them.
Do they still have that attraction where they put you in the canary cage?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. That was the best one.
I mean, this one is kind of stinky. You just walk in like maybe like 15 feet and they're like, that's what a mine is.
Damn, wow.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken
It used to be that they would like
Sarah. The sheriff looked away.
wax dudes. It used to be in those museums they had like these big novelty canary cages and they'd put you in there and then they would just like blast you with fog until you started coughing and then it'd go, that's what the canaries did.
Damn, what the fuck, man?
I mean, it's true, I guess.
That was another patented K lie.
I love being lied to when it's K.
I didn't want to go outside.
Everyone loves when I lie to them.
To be looking for me.
The dam was more fun than the mine. Going inside the dam was pretty cool.
Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead.
Me and the bad bitch I pulled by just straight up fucking lying.
It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
He never fucking had her in the first place, dude. Fucking get a clue, Alan.
Get a fucking clue, dork ass.
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are.
God, would you get a fucking load of this geek?
There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
Get a clue, nerd.
I'm through being jerked off by you.
Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep
They blast you with the fog. You would die in your fucking mask, Vincent.
I'm gonna kill him.
You should have just eat shit in
I
there.
had to get to Mirror Peak.
Why am I locked in? I guess that's why I was locked in there. They were trying to scare me.
Maybe closer than ever before.
Yeah, I've been this whole game I've been making jokes about Alan Wake actually wanting to kiss the kidnapper. Because the first time that the kidnapper talks to him, he's like, meet me on Lover's Peak or whatever.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so romantic. That's so cute. Oh my god. I love that so much.
explaining all my jokes from the first session to you because you weren't here.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be in on the jokes now.
They should kiss with tongue.
I agree. That's like the only way to kiss, is just like furiously, aggressively.
Wet, sloppy kisses.
When Thomas
Wet,
Zane fell
sloppy
for Barbara
kisses.
Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
This tongue's gotta wrestle for dominance.
They should just be straight up gagging on each other.
Oh my god.
Oh, so that one's a bit much?
No, that's like really fucking funny. Because I'm taking it very literally in my mind, right? So.
Oh, that's correct.
Combat sections. Poopy.
You gotta hate it when the combat sections suck.
Oh,
I can't hear the...
Okay.
Felix, it sounded like you're having a moment there.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Hold on, folks. Gotta reload. The hell is happening? Oh. Okay. Oh, you want me to get inside with them? These coal demons are just trying to unionize. God, I really should respect their rights.
We're gonna be a union buster. Just be a real bastard about it.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Sometimes that's just how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Like Zoink Scoob. Did Kay just suggest we be a union buster?
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go
The union lawyers are coming.
find a way to avoid electrocution.
That's the next level. The next layer of this, you have to deal with all the union lawyers.
Turns out driving's actually easier somehow on the fucking keyboard than it is on controller. That's rare.
That is rare.
Crunching.
I'm eating goldfish.
Hell yeah.
The snack that smiles back.
Just like your mom.
I don't think you want Keats' mom.
Whenever I make those jokes, it's always that just like the concept of a mother and never any specific mom. But everybody always acts as if I'm talking about specific moms.
Have a good night, fighting gamers. Thanks for stopping by. I hope
Night.
Alan wakes up for his math exam soon.
I hope he
Me too,
fails.
buddy.
I hate him. He brought little Halo toys to class one time. He wouldn't let me play with them.
You know what? Yeah, that's pretty offensive.
And now I hate his ass for it. Simple as.
Holy fuck. Ow! Man, they're really trying to get my ass. Yeah?
Yeah? Sometimes it's like that.
Nice try, idiots. I had a flare gun.
Hey Felix, if you ever get into like OnlyFans, you should just call yourself Felix but with 3 X's.
Yeah, that's the name of my my snake Sona.
Oh, fun. Does your snake Sona have an OnlyFans? Oh, I'm gonna take that as a no.
I'm Schrodinger's sexuality. I want nobody to perceive me, but also I want you to want me carnally at the same time.
Understandable, yeah.
That's very relatable.
That used to be me.
Yeah, I've definitely like grown and like come to different understandings of my sexuality as time's gone by. And as I live my life and stuff, you know how it is.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta get a little bit older, a little bit taller. A little bit more of a baller.
Oh, thank you for the coffee. Yum, 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 yum.
Delicioso.
DiGiorno.
Some of the taken retained echoes of their former selves.
Yeah?
But these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing.
Yeah.
Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
It touched him? Oh man, did it ask permission first?
Oh man, did it follow consent? Consent laws? I got a feeling it didn't.
Yeah. That's kinda cringe.
Kinda cringe. Come on, gotta ask about boundaries before you start making any moves. Can't even do that? Not sleeping with me.
Oh, my item limit was reached. It won't let me pick up the bullets. Gave him the cheese touch. Oh no!
Fucking decimated, ruined. Life is over after that one.
That's so fucked up.
There was no
and
way
evil.
the flashbang grenades were standard power company.
I don't even understand why you do that, you know? What did he do? What did he do to deserve the cheese touch?
Cowabunga, my goo. I still have zero idea what this goo has to do with anything. Like, what's the purpose of me doing that?
It's just like shadow, darkness incarnate, you know?
I think they should give me a neat thingamajig if I get rid of all of the goo.
I agree. You should get a little trinket for it.
Yeah. That's where I need to go. I didn't want to go where I need to go. I wanted to look other places. I want secrets.
Secrets are more important than regular game progression, I agree.
Yeah, it looks like there's nothing over here.
Damn.
Sad. So, here's the thing. If you're gonna have an open area that is not where you're meant to go, I feel like they should have a little secret there for you.
Yes.
I agree.
Those are the laws.
It's like when there's a waterfall in a game and they didn't put anything behind it.
Yeah, like, come on, what's even the point? What's even the point? Like, everybody expects to walk behind that waterfall and you're just not gonna let us? Like, come on. Like, what's actually wrong with you if you just don't fucking let us? Like, who pissed in your fucking cereal this morning?
Pointless area, bad game. Writing a strongly worded Yelp review.
The Alan Wake Yelp review. Where is Alan Wake? So we can write that Yelp review. I need the address.
He's on Cauldron Lake.
Yeah, that very real lake that exists.
Yup.
Just kidding, it could exist, I don't know.
He's in Night
Sometimes-
Springs.
Sometimes people just name lakes silly shit.
Yeah.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
This FBI agent is a little bit silly.
Yeah, maybe not the best at his job.
Yeah, I think we should kill him.
I agree.
You know, like, he's like, oh, conspiracy to kill a federal agent? Oh, you think that's what we want to do? Well, I guess I do now.
Guess who's correct?
Yeah, guess who's... Yeah, you did your job.
You ever heard of a self-fulfilling prophecy?
Shot him right in the ass crack.
Perfect.
Sick the apes on the FBI agent. Yeah.
Oh, right. FBI agent is just a cop.
Yeah. The FBI agent's a cop, but like worse.
So it's not. It's. I just read chat. I've been playing a mobile game. Vincent, those aren't just scraps of someone's failed horror novel transcript.
Oh, cock and balls!
They're scraps of Alan Wake's failed horror novel transcript. The guy that Felix is playing as. There's this like metatextual element to the game where everything that Alan Wake is like writing about is like happening.
Yeah, he's not a very good writer either, so it's like...
It's like, hey buddy, you forgot to make the book good.
Which is very funny, because in his nightmare that teaches you, like, the tutorial, basically, the character from his book is telling him, like, you're kind of a shitty writer, and I'm going to kill you for it. This is one of the games of all time.
One of the games of all time. That's why people are like fans of it. Is because like the actual writing and like world building and stuff is like really interesting and engaging. It's just that like the actual playing of the game's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Which is why critics panned it so hard. Is because critics are not going to be so forgiving to a story if the gameplay's not as good.
Yeah, like I'm having fun. Don't get me wrong, but some of these sections are downright
pretty rough.
Yeah, anger-inducing. I don't know. I was gonna say silly again. I feel like I've been saying silly a lot.
Silly is a good word. Just not quite the one for this one.
Give me that Energizer. See, it says it right there. Energizer.
It does. It does say Energizer.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
I'm only allowed one shotgun. This one's better, I think, anyway.
You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Eminem is one of the guys of all time.
Yeah.
He's so funny. He doesn't mean to be, but he really, really is. Yeah, that's fair, Vincent. You were staying up too late for this.
Nighty-night.
He used to wake up at like 5 a.m. for
Holy
work.
fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's like...
Get out of here, man. Go to sleep.
It's 10:30.
Couldn't be.
I got texted by my boss earlier today that tomorrow is going to be a work from home day for me, because we're having a snap freeze, and so there's like over the course of the last several hours, I think like 3-4 inches of snow has fallen already, and they're estimating 6 to 12.
Yeah, it's been snowing a lot here too.
Yeah, it's pretty harsh snow, pretty intense stuff. So
It was like 83 degrees here today.
I'm gonna kill the state of Texas.
Please
I
do.
agree.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm fucking silly.
But yeah, so I don't have to worry too much about going to bed on time, because it's really funny because Thursday and Friday is my normal work from home days, and Monday was a holiday. So I went to the office for one day this week, and that's all I'm doing.
That is so based.
It's awesome.
I kept pressing B trying to pick stuff up, and I'm like, why isn't this working? Or not
Aw,
B,
man.
X. B is the button that you're supposed to press.
I love when you're like used to playing other games and you get back around to this one. Like the one you're currently playing and you go like, you just fucking hit all the wrong buttons.
guess this was the way I was supposed to go. Or, no. It's not? Where the fuck am I going?
I don't know. Where are you going? Now it's time for you. It's your turn to get a clue, dork ass.
Damn.
How the tables have turned.
It's okay, guys. I figured it out.
Excellent.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Was... You know what? Never mind. I'm still convinced Alice isn't real.
I'm glad you're sticking by your principles.
Graveyard shift may cause cancer.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer?
Yeah, you know how it is with graveyard shifts and cancers.
I'm running. Why
Yeah,
are
coward.
you running?
Why are you running?
Ow! Dickhead. Whoa. Why was he allowed to hit me more than once? That's not fair. I think they should leave me alone.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I also think they should leave you alone.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
I think it's time for me to go to bed too, actually. So,
Nighty
I'm
night,
in bed.
Kay.
Good night,
Night.
Kay.
Alright, I reached a checkpoint.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century. Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the
Oh my
hero
god,
in
you
my
guys
books.
are enormous
Alex
now.
Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
I made you smaller and it didn't break the game.
Hooray!
I risked it all. I'm not reading all that. Ooh, coffee. Give me that. Oh, item limit reached, huh? Stop!
I needed a key for the door.
Hurry up! Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs, I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Borrow these things for your story. Do you mean plagiarism? Alan, I need you to be more specific. Riveting. Ooh.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Well, chill out. I'm finding secrets. You can wait. Ah, the sounds of splats.
Birds.
Oh, yeah? It doesn't help that Alan's movement is like weirdly floaty.
Birds.
What, like Dead Island?
No, way more floaty than Dead Island.
More floaty?
Like, you're running and he doesn't stop running, and it feels like he's skating around.
Oh no.
Yeah, so like, when they're wanting me to like not fall off a fucking cliff, I don't know, Chief. I'm in a mine now. This doesn't seem like a very good place to be when the light is your safety. Tunnel. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Interesting. Which way is progression and which way is secrets? Oh, that feels pretty progression-y. Deeper. I must go deeper. Man, this is going quite a ways.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Is this... Which way is the progression and which way isn't? Exit Silver Mine. Well, this must not be progression because I'm going deeper into the mine. I don't want to miss stuff. But the way things are happening makes me think that this is progression.
Alice!
Picking up flares. There's a lot of shit over here. Oh, this is a drop down. Oh, I can't get back up. That is progression. Okay. So we're going back. Deeper and deeper I go. Exit the silver mine. And I'm like, what if I went deeper into the mine?
I'm losing it. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard. I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here. Alright. So that's the end of that. Let's go to the other way. I don't know how people would feel about this, but I think it'd be interesting if... Well, I hate stamina in games, but if you absolutely feel like you have to have stamina, I think when you're outside of combat, you should have infinite stamina. Because having to run around and constantly lose your breath and have to, like, slow down is annoying.
Yeah.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
My way out. Ow! Dickhead. Well, at least that combat went quickly. Yeah, I'd definitely like this game more if it had less combat. Which is funny because I feel like a lot of horror games do struggle with the idea of like... There are horror games where they don't have any combat and they're boring for it. This is not one of
I'd
those
have to make my
games.
way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Oh, I get it. Wow, Alan Wake. Not only are you a good writer, you're also so good at puzzles. Oh. Why am I climbing back up? No! Well, what was the point of that? Why did I do that? Oh. I get it. I have brain cells. Is Talon dead?
I think he might be.
Damn.
No, sorry, I was
Rip.
playing Miku game.
Oh yeah, I
Classic
remember you
Talon.
saying that you were going to play Miku now.
Did
I
I?
don't remember.
I
I
feel
don't
like
remember
you did.
either.
I feel like you did.
Maybe.
This man has sad ups, but powerful kicks. That looks like progress. Ooh, goodies. Don't mind if I do.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
A nurse? Who's being moided? Oh no. Owie, indeed. Also, hello, Hemlock. How's your night going? No, why do you keep climbing back up? I'm going to kill you, Mr. Wake. My craving for violence rises with each instance. Damn. Oh shit, it's the birds! Tired but good. Relatable. I want these before I do that. Has Alan awoken? I don't know. He might not have, honestly.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Were we in a table car once before? I don't remember that. Wow, look at the mountains. So beautiful. Could have did a ski lift, so much hate. They really could have. Wow. And they chose not to. Oh no. You really took that like a champ. Oh, hey. Oh, hi.
Shit.
Yeah. Very big F. Good thing this is video game. If he didn't write himself dying from falling out of the ski lift or whatever it was, then it simply won't happen. Dem's the rules. It's getting spooky in here. What? Where the hell did you come from, lad? What the fuck? They don't even tell me the enemies are there. They just show up. It's a video game? Big old revelation. Let's go! Damn. I'm holding too many things. They won't let me take more. 18th deepest lake in the world, huh? Wowee. Oh hey, I recognize this rope bridge, unless there's multiples, that is. Yeah. It's not letting me run here.
No running allowed.
No running allowed on the bridge. Actually, I should reload that. Brisk walk only. The hall monitor will get me. Oh look, I can run now. Ooh. A hydrate? Don't mind if I do. I'll take a little sippy. Everybody hydrate. Or fucking else.
Oh, I let my tea get cold.
What kind of tea?
Milk oolong.
Ooh. Yummy.
Yeah.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Oh, the boss. Where am I going? Is this the direction? Feels like every time I pick up one of those pages and come back, I just do not remember what I was doing. Is this a secret or is it progress? That feels like progress. Alright, fuck me, I guess. Progress it is. Cross the mountain ruins. This is fun. I want to be here. I feel like I'm not going to be able to get back if I do that. I want that. Alright. I have to go there anyway. Cool. Okay. Damn, they really miss Tom. Wait. They love Tom. And they miss him, but also, fuck that guy. Gimme, gimme. Wowee. Okay. Time for a grenade. Ow! Cock! Okay. Well, back at it again, I suppose. If I avoid the middle, will it not... Easy. Do better, bad guys. #1 Alan Wake esports gamer. Give me the coffee. Sippy sippy. Alrighty then. Where were we?
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
It just had to be.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away.
Ow!
I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
I think that's a lie. If that turned out to be like an actual twist of the game, I would actually hate the story, because that trope pisses me off, actually.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got a writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Get wrecked, dude. See, you never had her in the first place. Fucking knew it. Even if you are falling in water, if you fall in water from that height, it's gonna be like hitting concrete. You're gonna be fucking dead. Especially, like, he didn't, like, try to, like, you know, like, when you're, like, jumping into water from a tall height, you, like, put your legs and arms close to your body.
Yeah.
Didn't even fucking do that. He landed flat on his back. He's fucking dead. But you know, because video game, same as because movie, you know?
Yeah.
We're gonna ignore it. Yeah, pretend I did criticize that.
What a wretched life. I was born on the day that my poor mama died. I was cut from her belly with a Stanley knife. My daddy did a jig with a drunk midwife. Who's that yonder all in flames, dragging behind him a sack of chains? Who's that young?
Previously on Alan Wake,
What an interesting
I'm haunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped.
Was it not a
but
horror
that was a
story
lie.
already? Like, what do you mean?
We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth?
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
The truth.
There you go, Alan. Hartman. I fell.
I had to
Taylor,
give you
are
a
you
sip,
done playing
but don't
Miku?
fight it. You
Yes.
went through another rough period.
You were playing for a long
Right now,
time.
it's
I
very
hope you have
important
not
that you
fucked
stay
up
calm.
your
I
arm.
don't want you to have another episode.
That's
You're
why I
a
stopped
patient in
playing,
my
because I was
clinic.
like, damn, I'm gonna fuck up my arm again.
The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
Why'd you pronounce it like that?
Alan, just let go.
But also,
Schizophrenia?
yeah, you said it. That nobody says it like that.
No.
That was weird.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah. Learn to pronounce it, dumbass.
I felt.
I'm
dry.
not trusting you,
Whatever
dude.
Hartman had bumped in me
Yeah,
was
yeah.
making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
I don't think that doctor's telling the truth. If that is the truth of the game, I'm gonna be very angry and not like it anymore.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Hey, guy.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling
No, I'm going to
calm?
kill you
Yeah.
with my bare
I see
hands.
you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave. Alan.
Gorilla?
I understand you're
Someone say
confused.
gorilla?
I would be more concerned if you weren't
Gorilla?
suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I want Dr. Hartman to die.
Yeah, I want him to shut the fuck up.
This corridor is for patients.
Look at
Most
this
of them aren't
fucking
here right now.
dork.
Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I
Hey, Dr.
encourage
Hartman.
creativity as a part of the recovery
I'm gonna
process here at
fucking
Cauldron Lake Lodge.
gut you like a
I
pig.
specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Talon hasn't seen
This
Night
way,
Springs for the Xbox. Oh, that's an Xbox. Talon hasn't seen Scream, so he doesn't get that.
Damn.
Although I don't know if anyone else got that either. The ghost face killer says that to like the first person they kill on the telephone. I'm gonna fucking gut you like a pig. It was very like, whoa, hey.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned.
This has to be bullshit. I hate that trope.
You're
Yeah,
suffering
this
from
trope, like,
hallucinations.
actually
Paranoid
makes me
delusions,
angry.
Actually, you were
thinking,
just
an
insane the
obsession
entire
about
time.
light and darkness,
Well, also, I don't
feeling
think that
everything
this
revolves
is
around
like
you,
real
your thoughts and
because
dreams.
of Control.
Your mind has constructed an elaborate
Like-
fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
He's a supernatural force of darkness.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't
Yeah.
ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Yeah,
It's all in
because
your
Control
head.
pretty much
You've been making it
confirms
up.
that it's all real.
Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained.
Hey, why does it look
logically.
like that? Hey, Dr. Hartman, why does it look like that? Hey, Dr. Hartman, can you fucking explain to me? Look at the clouds. Do you see this shit? I think you're
Why
lying.
is it all wispy smoky? They're fucked up, man.
What does Dr. Hartman get out of this if he's, like, actually saying this and he's real but he's lying, what does he get out of it?
Sick satisfaction like every other doctor.
God. Wait, what? In memory of a dear friend and a poet. Interesting. The darkness is going to get you, Hartman.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron
kinda
Lake spread
evil.
below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
No,
it's
you're
very
definitely
natural
lying.
for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
He
His
world.
very
words
much
echoed
seems like
madly
very
inside
full
my
of
head.
himself,
But I
yeah.
can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Moose.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here.
Oh, hey,
I
guy.
do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Scary.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
I love this guy. This guy rules.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Oh,
No
see?
kidding.
You know he's an asshole because he doesn't think it's art.
What a shithead.
You think video games are trash? Fuck you.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might
No.
have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh. Wait a minute. You're the nurse that gets her head bashed in by a hammer, aren't you? Well, good luck with
Cool.
that. Hey, how do I get that coffee up there? Did I, like, miss it somehow and I don't get to have it now, or... I must go up there at some point. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah.
That's a little
He's
weird.
very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Yeah, it's a very good painting. I like it. A little weird
Well,
that
I guess
Dr.
I'd better
Hartman
start
is
wrapping this up.
so
The storm is
obsessed
almost
with
here.
them, it seems.
Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
It's getting a little dark, wouldn't you say? Oh, there's the stairs.
Yes. Give me the coffee.
God, I am so good at finding collectibles. All these wood textures, yeah. Honestly, yeah, like, it's about the storm. Hey, why is there just a QR code on the wall? Hold on. Let me bring out my phone.
I was about to do that too.
What is this? Hello, cell phone? Are you going? Oh, there we go. Come on. Read it.
Oh.
Tap here to go to.
Tag 3, let's see. Shut the fuck up, cookies. What? What?
What is it?
Why would they do this?
What is it?
Can somebody put that into Discord and I'll throw it into...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'll throw it on screen so people don't have to actually go to it.
That's so silly.
Oh my god. You made the meme. Incredible. I sure hope this doesn't break the game again. I'll be very sad if it does. Okay.
Out of all the things to put there.
It's just a really weird thing to have a QR code of in a video game. Let me save this. Yes.
QR codes on the Alan Wake wiki.
Oh, so there's like a lot of them? This is the real horror. Yeah, okay, so I do actually have...
There seems to be only 3 of them.
So this is what comes up when you when you scan that QR code. Also the way it's spelled here, is this supposed to be like a reference to Max Payne somehow? Strange.
The Max Payne face? I don't know what that means.
Oh, wait. Remedy made Max Payne, didn't they? That's right.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
I had Max Payne 2 on PlayStation 2. I played it a lot.
I see. The guy in the GIF, that's Sam Lake, the lead writer of Alan Wake.
Oh.
I guess that really was just for funsies, huh?
Delightful. I love silly shit. Oh, hey, it's them.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Oh, there's a Night
There's a
Springs
storm
board game?
coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this
You get
place
to have a
off the
hammer?
face of the earth.
Or is it just that guy's
these two
thing?
Are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They
Hey,
had
Tor's the one that kills the lady
a heavy
with a
metal
hammer.
band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Yo, Old Gods of Asgard.
That's why he's got the hammer.
Oh my god. So there's this song that plays in Control at like a very pivotal moment of the game, and the song that plays is by them. Like, that's the name of the band that plays the song in Control.
Wow.
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
I mean, they seemed fine when they were at the cafe.
I'm so sorry to cut this short.
Just
for
makes
now,
me
Alan.
think
The
that
power
this
has
guy's
been
even
acting
more
up.
of a liar.
I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return
Of course,
to
the
your
guy
room
with the eye
and try
patch
to
really
write. It
loved
really is for the best.
lime in the coconut.
Don't you think?
She'd drink it all up.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we to forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Hell
My head
yeah,
was clearing up,
dudes.
or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not,
I am too.
the Andersons
He's
made
got
more
great
sense.
cheekbones.
Got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine.
fuck
Clears
yeah.
your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
You talking
Just
moonshine?
noticed leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and raw. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Ah,
I love these old men.
so tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Okay. Bye. You sounded so sad then.
Dream and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake
Doc's got
up.
me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you
Hi.
humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Yeah, I know. I just came from there. Not stupid.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Oh.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
How interesting. Oh, that's cute. Where the fuck is my room? I was so intent on being like, I know where my room is.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Right, because Barry knows it's all real.
Fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
That's funny. That guy's afraid of two old men.
Adult diapered asses for it, since you're so tough, Bert.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
That's such a bad photo.
Yeah, it's so dog shit. They're all barely in frame.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients.
There's all the fucked up paintings. They're very cool. I like them.
Right.
Yo! Woof woof. That's pretty cool.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Okay? Do you have any idea how much I make as an agent?
So, like, okay. What is Hartman's deal then? Is he related to the Cauldron Lake shit, or has he been exploiting these artists and selling their work? Because that feels like something
Now, Mrs.
he would
Wake,
do.
can
can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so
Oh, could
angry
be.
all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark.
Alan, you're kind of a dickhead.
Here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh. Yeah, they never did have her.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Yeah, don't punish Rose. She didn't have any part in that.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Hell yeah, fuck him up, kill him, violence,
well,
kill.
it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Get fucked, Dr. Hartman. What was that smile?
Presence would be on me in a moment. Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat.
I don't think
the flare
he's well.
floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking. something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman
That
chose
Dr.
to ignore.
Hartman
Wake
might
was
have
finally
been
within his
full of shit, but maybe Alan Wake does in fact need some psychiatric attention.
To find a way out.
Oh man, I don't have a flashlight. I can't get rid of the goo. Oh, hi. Oh, I have to mash.
The goo, it's coming.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Okay, what do you suggest? Ow! Cock! Rude? Tra-la-la. God, I'm so good at video games. That sure is something. Ow! Rude. TV. Is this a fucking car commercial? We're getting ad placements in the video game, but actual ads. Is this like a fucking Suzuki commercial? What is this? Mustang
it just
Drift.
looks like fucking racing.
Oh, look, it's the BlackBerry.
Want access to thousands of applications? Verizon Wireless has you covered.
Verizon Wireless, I'm out of here.
Discover new music and old
We don't want that shit.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here.
We were just
damaged
straight
in
up
ways
just
that were
watching
hard to
ads in the game.
Or worse. It was enough for Hartman
It's
to
like how
maintain
it's
creative control of
far
the
more
art
fun
direction.
to clean in a game than real life.
That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Like, how many ads do they have on there? Yeah, Verizon isn't, like, available, I think. It's not even, like, here, is it? That's, like, an American thing. Nightmare coverage. Oh, like, Verizon's available in Canada? It just sucks? I didn't even think we had Verizon.
Social networking, sports scores,
Nightmare
news.
coverage.
It's
You know
all
what?
at
That's
your
fitting.
fingertips.
This is a game about
No matter
nightmares
what you're
after
into,
all.
Verizon Wireless can satisfy your never-ending appetite for apps. Check out VCast apps and load up your phone.
Oh, you meant for Alan. Yeah. Okay, it's just the 2 commercials they have. That's all they had. Oh, it's Barry. He's waiting for me. How nice of him. How do I get out? Ow!
Well, that's slow.
I'm here!
Well, I think it worked.
It sure did. Do you think Barry's gonna die?
I don't. Maybe.
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
I feel like you've asked that before.
I definitely have. Oh yeah. This reminds me of the marker.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Oh my
Barry,
god, a
I'm going
hedge
to the light.
maze?
Take this, Al.
You fucking for real?
Oh god! Look at the house, Al! Oh jeez, Al! The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Hedge maze time. So fun.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around.
Ooh, gimme that.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia
So-
that littered the area.
Oh wait,
surrounding
no,
an
that's
unlikely
irrelevant now.
centerpiece.
Never mind.
A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Yeah. Well, it's because they actually are fucking Viking gods. I think that's like the idea. It really is them.
I can see them moving around. They're coming for you.
You cock!
The channel. Turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people mad.
Tra-la-la.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3
that birch? Looks like such a fucking birch. Ow! Rude.
Like things to be lost. That way we don't have any trouble. And I don't talk to the orders anymore.
Ugh.
The channel. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm.
So silly. You get 2 pills in the morning. So silly.
Can you have more than 2?
Them having the birds and him makes it kind of fucking stupid. Like, what am I supposed to do in this situation?
Die.
They also don't let you skip the introduction scenes for the enemies in this game. Why didn't that work?
That way we don't have any trouble, and I don't talk to orders anymore.
That should have been a dodge.
This is just... The channel will turn off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people...
For the love of Christ! This game sucks.
Then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Very frustrating how...
This is just...
Sheesh. Alrighty. I did pick up that fucking thermos, right? I didn't. Oh my god, I almost missed a thermos. That would have been so tragic.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Idiot.
Gimme, gimme.
Are you fucking kidding me? That was stupid as fuck. That was downright the stupidest thing that's happened in this game so far. All right.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Emil made Tom do it. Who the fuck's Emil? You can't just throw in new characters this late in the game. that a dog I just heard? Okay, there's Barry, so I can go up here and grab these.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
What a fucking psychopath. Like, damn, Hartman, you're a piece of shit.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Ugh. Yeah.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Hang on now! Oh, hey! I found a quarter!
Ugh.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
Where are they?
Oh, hey! I found a
Are you fucking kidding me? This sucks! This game sucks! It's not a good game! It's bad!
Yeah, it's...
Hurry up, Barry!
It's not good.
I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon, sign.
We're
Very
going to
funny
the
that
Anderson
they took
farm.
the
I
fucking
knew you were
cutout
gonna say
with
something
them.
like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out!
Why did Al say look out? Or not Al. Why did Barry say look out? He was the one driving.
Al! God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was
Oh,
nowhere
are
to be
you
seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car.
You keep getting cucked out of guns.
What a
Yeah.
drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Barry will die if I don't catch up with him. I think I'm going to end the stream. Because I've been playing for, I think it's been 4 hours now. I don't know how long the other stream was, is the thing, because we had that fucking kerfuffle, right? But I'm gonna end it here. That is the end of the stream. Leave! Be gone!